Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Lala here. Like the lighting is horrible, but it's all I can do right now. Got to work early. I'm always here kind of early, I guess, because like I don't know the timing. You know, when you have a toddler, it's hard, like, you know, to get out of the house and like all that stuff. So but I don't mind having like the time to myself sometimes in the morning, like just to be alone. I actually like, I don't know, I just like that sometimes now. So even though I'm here like 20 minutes early, it's all good. I have like a lot on my mind, and yeah, so what I wanted this video to be about today was kind of like a story time about losing someone like I was very close with, or witnessing a death. Some people, you know, have gone through that, and being one of them, it changes you in a way. So I figured this is like kind of how I got into YouTube, or this person and like not the situation, but just like my life experiences. You know, I'm 27, and this happened when I was 20 years old, so I was really young, and to witness something like that when you're that young, it's traumatizing. So my old channel was called Birdie's Lullaby. So I'm Lala, like this was my boyfriend at the time, and his name was Birdie, his nickname. His name's Alejandro, but everyone called him Birdie. So actually this girl I used to be really close with, she made up the name because we were thinking of names for our YouTube channel. And it's so crazy because back then I was so introverted. Like I don't know, I was shy. I didn't really have like the personality I have now, you know, like I never really thought about doing YouTube, or I don't know, but he got that out of me. So anyway, so we would like make videos, and then October of 2016 we moved in together. And how this happened was that night, I remember so vividly because it, you know, we had just moved in. We had our dog Bravo, which is where my YouTube name comes in, Lala Bravo. That's like the name I go by. I think I mentioned in my other video, but he rode a motorcycle, so he just started a new job, and then he said to me, like, he asked me, like he ran out of gas, I guess, and needed help. So I tried to, long story short with that, I drove down by his job, or I was trying to get gas. I think I went to his mom, and then I went to my mom, because he needed some to like put in the bike. And we got to a gas station right down the street from his job, sorry. And I gave him $5. He put the gas in, and I was like, all good. And then gave each other a thumbs up. And like, if I knew that was gonna be the last time I ever communicated with him, I don't know, like you don't think about that. That's why like life is so short. You really don't know what's gonna happen. This is why you shouldn't take things for granted, or people. So we were driving down, this happened on Southgate, and I don't know, I was in my car and he was on his bike, and all of a sudden we were going through one of the lights, and somebody just drove and like hit him. It was so fast, and it was dark out. And then I'm like, what the fuck? So I stopped my car in the middle of the intersection, and I get out, and I see him lying there, unresponsive. And I was so young, you know, like I didn't really know. I was screaming, like I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like people got out, were trying to help me. They called 911. I had to call my mom, and like I couldn't even talk. I was so out of it. And my mom came, and then I had to call his mom. I didn't make that call, but like at the time we didn't know that was gonna happen. Like I didn't know he was going to be gone. I wanted to stay with him and go with him to the hospital, but they wouldn't let me. That was the biggest waste. They wanted to question me, which was, I mean, what the fuck. So my mom came finally. We got into the car, or my mom, we were driving to the hospital. At the time, like, my cousin, she was getting married that, like, the weekend after or something, and there was her bachelorette party. And I said to my mom, like, you know, I'm not gonna go probably because I'm gonna be home taking care of him. Like, I really didn't think the worst was gonna happen. It's so crazy now, like, looking back. In my mind, I didn't even think that he was gonna be gone. And like, oh, now I'm getting emotional just because I have not thought about this moment in a very long time, because in that moment I was just driving with my mom to the hospital. Like, I didn't know what was gonna happen. Like, I'm just thinking, oh, he got hurt, you know, he's gonna make it, he's gonna be okay. So then we get to the hospital, and I called my friend at the time, the girl that I was like best friends with, and she came to the hospital. And this person that worked with him, like, he had met her. She was there because I think she called me or something, and I told her what happened, and she's like, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, what are you talking about? It's like something you see in a movie, you know. And I started freaking out, running, and I found the room he was in. His mom was standing over him, and he was gone. He was gone. He was cold. And I'll never forget that moment. It's so crazy because I felt like it's been 7 years almost, and like I could talk about it without getting emotional, but I think because I'm like really talking about moments in that like time that I haven't, those emotions that I haven't felt in a very long time, and the feelings that I had. So anyway, I was in disbelief. I was in shock and in denial. So that was the day that everything changed. My personality, my mindset, how I view the world, because this was the first thing in my life that was like really traumatic, you know. Not only was it my boyfriend, but I witnessed it, and ever since then, like, I don't know, it's been weird and sad, and my journey has been ups and downs, and it's been crazy. And I know that he's watching over me, but I know for sure he would be rolling in his grave if he knew the treatment that I put up with from certain people, you know. He was really good to me. We had a really good relationship. And I don't know what happened. My standards or something went down. I was so insecure after that, and lonely and settled. But it made me who I am today. I'm stronger from it. You know, I keep my guard up a little bit when it comes to things. I'm I take it with me every day, and so that's the story of how I witnessed my boyfriend passing away. Actually, the other video with Yoshi reconnecting, that was his little brother, or that is his little brother. When me and him were together, like, Yoshi was only like 7 or 8, and he was my little brother, you know. He went with us everywhere, and we took him places. It was just like my life felt normal and fun, and I wasn't always crying and feeling sad like I do now. So now he's 15, and it's just, or he's gonna be 15, and it's fucking crazy. Oh, I should stop this video. Today's Friday, thank God. But if you watch this, thank you for watching. Don't take anything for granted. Live in the moment. That's what I gotta start doing, just living in the moment and not feeling any type of way. Bye, guys.